Why did you create this new cookbook, Southern Inspired? Because your food is always very Southern inspired, and of course you grew up in Mississippi and your family and all that. But what inspired this book exactly? What specifically inspired it?
This particular book, Southern Inspired, I consider it to be a love letter to my culinary ancestors and to all African American cooks. You are right. I was born. Oddly enough, I was born and raised in Chicago, and
Mm.
when I was around about 8 years old, my father, who was a chef, made the decision that he and my mother would move to Mississippi because my grandparents owned a lot of farmland, actually over
Hmm.
200 acres. And
Wow.
look, at first it was more so a culture shock, and I was like, man, they hustling backwards. But it
Now
did
you
because most
see.
people don't leave the big city and then go to country roads, like you said, dirt roads,
Yeah.
cotton fields. That was what you saw. But I have to tell you, it ended up being probably one of the best things culinary wise in my life because it allowed me to really tap into my southern roots and really learn
Hmm.
what it was about food and how we eat and how food really brings us together. And that's what Southern Inspired. It tells that journey of my walk through life growing up, why I fell in love with food, some of the most nostalgic recipes, because what it did, it kept, even at a young age, my palate was always in keen to experiencing different dishes and cuisines because my father, who was Creole, but kept always traveling back and forth and taking me with him. So it allowed me to my palate to be very well diverse, and you can see it
Yeah.
in the book with a lot of the dishes that I'm shining love on.
Yes, yes, definitely.